What's going on, my PT peeps, my Walking Dead family, and my fighters? I'm One-Eyed Bri, also known as PT. Don't know if I'm winking or blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about Fear the Walking Dead and what's up with Strand. Obviously, spoiler warning for all things Fear the Walking Dead and Walking Dead, but Strand is a complicated character. He's been around since season 1, and the last time we saw him, he looked to be switching over to Team Virginia. And I don't know if it's a plan, a ploy, just that the character has had enough of Alicia and what they're doing, but the last time we saw Strand, he was in a room with Grace and Virginia, and he turned to Virginia and said, "Who else do you want?" So he's all about helping Virginia out. And is he really going to go against Alicia, Morgan, Charlie, our group, Dakota? I mean, what is the plan here? Strand has been notoriously all over the place and really benefiting himself since the very beginning, but he should be loyal to Alicia somewhat, right? I mean, Madison, Alicia, they've been around since the very beginning. They have a connection that they've been through a lot. Virginia is just really the person in charge now, the person in power now. But Strand's loyalties have been suspect over the series. So, do you really think that Strand would go against our group and take out someone from our group? I mean, there's no way to tell. The character is pretty complicated. But last time we saw him, he was on Virginia's side. Whose side are you on? Yours. And then he was pretty rude to Grace. And he was just basically playing the part of a ranger for Virginia. And if you saw the trailer for the back half of season 6, you see that he's basically playing Negan here. He has his own lineup. Probably Virginia's right there too. But it's Grace, Sarah, Lucy, and Daniel. And do you think somebody dies here in this lineup? I don't know, but we'll have to see. A lot of people are thinking this is Strand who's pulling Morgan in the trailer for the back half of season 6. I don't know if it's Strand, or if it's John, or if it's somebody else, and I'm pretty sure it's Morgan that's being pulled in the mud. But if you look at the hat of the rider on the horse, it kind of looks like the same hat that's on the wooden cross for the grave. I don't know if it is, it's hard to tell, but John's digging a grave for somebody. You see Dakota, Morgan, and John. So who actually died? I can't tell from the hat. But let's talk about Strand a little bit more, right? He's been around since season 1 of Fear the Walking Dead. And you knew this guy was a shyster, a con artist, a person that was all about himself. He was the person that didn't care how he would get what he got. He would step over you to get it, and he would throw you under the bus to get it. And that's really been the MO of this character. And I know the theme of season 6 is the past is dead, but are we going back to the old Strand, right? Remember way back when, if you saw Fear the Walking Dead in season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, before season 6, Strand did some questionable things to some of the characters that we love right now. And some people like Strand. I think he's okay, he's good for the story, but to be honest, I wouldn't be sad if he died, especially if it's a heroic aspect of the story to save somebody. Remember when he shot Daniel? Yeah, that was season 3. That was pretty messed up. And I prefer Daniel over Strand. And I personally hope that Daniel gets some sort of revenge against Strand. You know, they've been through a lot. And I'm just glad Daniel is still alive because he could have died in season 3. He was shot in the face. But Strand has to have some loyalty to Alicia over Virginia, right? I mean, they've been through a lot. They've been together since season 1. But Strand is a different character in season 6, and he has a different look to him. But I guess it's the same old Strand, where he's got to do what he's got to do to get what he wants. And if he's got to take some people out to do it, he will. But he's taken outsiders out. He hasn't hurt anyone from our group, besides shooting Daniel in season 3, but would he really hurt Alicia? Or pin people against Alicia and people that he cares about? I mean, I'm not sure, but I don't know. And what I thought was interesting here is if you look at the postures of Strand and Alicia, I mean the height. Strand is normally taller than Alicia, but here he's shorter than her. On purpose, I'm guessing. Here, he's clearly taller than Virginia, but normally he's taller than both characters. But here, he's clearly standing above Virginia. So I'm not sure the symbolism 100%, but I noticed a difference between both characters. And also, do you think something could happen with Virginia and Strand? I mean, would Strand take one for the team? We know that Strand is gay from prior seasons, but could he be using Virginia? Who knows? But what's up with Strand? which I think is a pretty important question because Strand is pretty important for Fear the Walking Dead. He's one of the few OG characters we have since season 1, but could Strand die? Will he do something heroic to save Alicia or Grace? Or will he flip to the dark side, the Jenny side? Can't wait to find out. Let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. There's no way to tell just yet, but I can't wait for Fear the Walking Dead to return in 2021. Thank you guys. Stay safe and tell them, Daryl.
No, we love you guys.